Good, better keep it that way. I had my suspicions, but I had no idea she'd go that far. Trading info with the cops for months. Probably the screws as well.
Well, what are you going to do?
Same as she tried on me. I know I'm not going to make a botch of it.
When?
Soon. Pretty soon. And I'm getting out of here for good.
Hello, love. I heard you were back in circulation. What do you mean you're getting out? How?
It's my secret. And I'm going to keep it that way. Getting ready to carve up the opposition, I see.
What's it to you?
Just wondering who you're planning to surprise this time.
Well, it ain't you.
Oh, gosh, that's a load off my mind.
I hate to disappoint you, but there's someone else more important.
Anyone I know?
Oh, yeah, you know.
You wouldn't be referring to the good doctor.
You work it out for yourself.
Leave her alone.
Listen, what I do and who I do it to is my business. That bitch is the lowest thing you can breathe, and I'm going to take it out in my way, so you just butt out.
Peterson's mine, and I don't want any has-beens getting in the way. It's got nothing to do with you.
Like hell it ain't. Just who do you think you're talking to? You keep.
I've been told. Leave her alone.
Who gave you the press?
I did.
And what if I disagree?
And you can try doing something about it. Hazel, watch the door.
Oh, why worry? There's more important things to be dealt with first.
And I told you she's my property. Hands off.
Listen, she lagged on me to the cops, and I look like I'm going to get a stretch out of it.
Big deal. She's been crossing me ever since we got here. And I reckon it's cost me a little bit more than just 2 extra months in this dump.
Screws.
Have you women started work yet? We're working, Mrs. Morris.
We obviously haven't done very much.
Oh, fair go, Mrs. Morris. We're overworked and underpaid as it is.
You don't have to work in here, Bryant. I can easily find someone else to take your place.
Would you have time, Mrs. Morris? I mean, aren't you a bit overworked having to do Miss Conway's work as well?
What does that mean?
Nothing. It's just I thought Mr. Marnie was sort of keeping her a bit busy.
A bit ridiculous.
Well, it must be hard for her, though, trying to keep an eye on all of us with all those stars flashing.
Say nothing of the violins.
If you women exercised your muscles as much as your imaginations, you'd have had all this work finished by lunchtime.
What's this, the Wentworth Social Club?
And we were just discussing their workload.
Short discussion. Kent, you've got a visitor. Thank you, ladies. Get back to work.
Ah, Mrs. Morris, can I go to the dunny?
Very well, but make it quick.
Gee, it's good to see you, love. Trouble is, I can never think of anything to say when you get here.
Yeah. How's everything going?
Pretty rotten. I've just done a stint in the pound.
What for?
There was a bit of a row in the laundry and I copped it for thumping one of the women.
God, Hazel, how can you be so stupid?
Well, it wasn't my fault.
I don't care who was to blame. Should have stayed out of it.
You don't know what it's like in here, George. Sometimes you just can't stay clear of trouble.
All I'm saying is I thought you was looking forward to getting out of this place, not mucking up your chances.
Well, I do want to get out.
Well, stop brawling all the time. They'll never release you.
Please, George. Don't be mad at me, love. I'm sorry. How are Johnny and Barbie?
They're fine. We, got a new housekeeper. Help look after things. The kids get on well with her.
Oh, good. How often does she come in?
Well, she lives in. She's a widow.
Oh, yeah? Well, when are you bringing the kids in again to see me?
Pretty soon.
Look, what's wrong, love? There's something on your mind. What is it?
What do you mean?
I can always tell when you're thinking about something, especially if something's wrong.
Time's up.
Oh, it cannot be. What's wrong, George?
Nothing. It's just this the more trouble you're in and everything.
But I just told you it wasn't my
Kent,
fault.
the visit's over.
Okay. You come and see me again soon, won't you, love?
Yeah, I will.
I never thought I'd enjoy such an old movie, but it was superb.
Oh, careful, you'll end up a crusty old film buff.
Oh, I doubt it hasn't made Ian crusty.
No, and whilst we're on the subject, the women have started speculating a full-blown romance between you two.
Haven't they got anything better to do with their time?
Oh, time they've got plenty of. But they'll cook up a romance on the flimsiest of evidence. Just thought I'd better tell you, your reputation is up for grabs.
Thank you.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Goscombe.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Morris.
I'll leave you to see Mr. Goscombe now, thanks, Mick.
Right. Is anything wrong?
This business of Hazel getting herself into trouble, is it serious? I mean, will it affect her parole chances?
Well, the charge itself isn't very serious. But anything that goes on a record could make a difference.
Like that business a couple of months back with the right.
Yes, I'm afraid so. It all goes on the records.
I didn't see how she could be so stupid. It's all getting too much for me. Starting to wonder whether I'm wasting my life waiting for someone I don't even know.
Well, how do you mean?
An hour a week? It's not much of a marriage, Mrs. Morris. And the kids? What am I supposed to do with them? Especially little Barbie. She needs a mother. Thank God Joan's there. The kids love her. Yeah, I took in a housekeeper. She's terrific. She really is, Mrs. Morris. I mean, I know she's a bit young, but she's like a real mum to those kids. And they love her. In fact, I think...
Yes?
Yeah, well, it's my problem, isn't it? Shouldn't be bashing your ear. Well, thanks anyway.
What's up, love? You okay?
George went crookedly. And he never does that, never. There's something really wrong, Jude. I know there is.
Hey, come on now. Everything's gonna work out all right.
God, I hope you're right. That's all I can do, just hope, because there's not a damn thing I can do stuck in here. Can't be with George, and I can't be with my kids.
I know, it's tough, honey.
Do you know what the worst thing is? It's remembering how they used to cry when they were little, and I just won't be there when they need me now, will I? I'm just not going to be there.
Hey, come on now. Stop worrying. You're gonna be out of here soon.
Will I?
Of course you will.
I don't know anymore, Jude. And neither does George.
Hey, Hazel's pretty cut up, huh?
Yeah, she sure is. Poor kid. George is giving her a hard time.
We better see she stays out of strife for a while. I reckon I owe her one. Well, where have you been?
You'll find out soon enough. Well, what are you staring at? That's funny. I was asking myself the same question.